Boston representing. We're talking playoffs this week. Yes, it's week 17, but the playoff picture is pretty much proven. I don't expect the Patriots to lose. I don't expect them to bench players to start the game. If it's a blowout at halftime, you better believe certain players are going to come in. Garoppolo is going to get some play. Butler's going to get some rest. Bennett's going to get some rest. Edelman definitely. But specifically, you ain't going to see that until we're dealing with, obviously, solidifying the game. As far as opponents go, I do not expect Oakland to win next week. So Patriots fans out there, don't expect that to be an issue. Okay, Oakland's not going to win. Carr out. Yes, they still have Crabtree. Yes, they still have Murray. Yes, they still have those weapons out there. What I'm trying to tell you is that it's Carr that made that team win this year. Carr had multiple comebacks, okay, in games that they should have lost, all right? That doesn't just pop up with McGloin, okay? Not saying McGloin's a slouch. McGloin looked pretty good. But what I'm saying is McGloin isn't Carr. We know Carr is big time. He has an it factor. In crunch time, he's old Tom Brady, you know? But, so we don't have to worry about them. The Kansas City Chiefs, Tyreek Hill, I'd worry about them to an extent because they're well coached the way we are. They don't make mistakes the way we don't. And at the same time, Alex Smith, people underestimate him. I will say this. Alex Smith, the reason Alex Smith hasn't been considered big time or Hall of Fame or on the level of number one tier quarterback is one reason and one reason alone. He has no Super Bowls. Okay? The man, his game, though, and the way he plays, if you use the eye test, Alex Smith is legitimate. Okay? He holds the ball more than your average star quarterback because he doesn't want to turn it over like he could potentially do more than the average star quarterback, which diminishes what we see him as. Okay? So let's just look at that team for what it is and say that Alex Smith can read defenses. It's hard to, you're not going to trick him all the time. So they're a threat. They're a viable threat. All right. And they have playmakers, guys that can screw any team, regardless of how good you are, like Tyreek Hill. Okay. I'm not really going to discuss the NFC because I really look like it as a 3-horse race. Okay. Rodgers is going to keep the Packers in it regardless. And he's shown that all year. The man should be MVP candidate. If not, he should be number 2 for MVP behind Tom Brady, period. All right. Dallas is obviously a given in terms of them being part of that 3-headed monster in the NFC. And then you have the Seahawks, who just aren't to be counted out because they're the Seahawks. Depleted by injury at linebacker a little bit, and the offensive line isn't looking too great. Russell Wilson is suffering as a result, but they're looking better. I mean, they're solid. They're well coached. They're going to be there. They have a good record every year. Okay. As long as they get to the playoffs, despite the record during the regular season, they're fine. So let's just leave the NFC alone for a second. We know that's a 3-horse race. The Steelers are a threat. The defense has been top of the league in the past 5 weeks. And that's what I've been saying about the Patriots, how the defense has been getting better as the season gotten along. We were already in the top, tier in terms of the top few teams in terms of points allowed. But we started to get the turnovers. We started to press guys, allow less yards. They've allowed their ability to bend and not break to turn into press, basically, because they're confident in their ability to cover the back end. Old Patriots get beat by the back end pass when they were trying to cover too hard. That's why they were considered a bend, not break. Okay? Give you the underneath, give you so you drive down the field, but you're going to get a field goal, or hopefully they could stop you on third down just outside of the red zone. This year's defense is not bend, don't break, and I've been hearing people say that. They were looking like that because they weren't getting turnovers. They were allowing some of the fewest points in the league still. Now they've taken that ability that they know they have, the scheming they know they have, the veterans they know they have, and that secondary literally allows the front end to be what it's been now. We can get into specifics later. Full breakdown coming this weekend of the game and of other games. Full breakdown and playoff preview coming Monday next week, right after the game. Just subscribe, hit your likes. I got Patriots knowledge all day. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what topics you want me to talk about. Stevie B, Boston, representing all day.